Hi, I'm Kellie Murphy-Ringate, Fire Inspector and Public Educator with the Excelsior Fire District, and welcome to First Responder TV. We're at Badger Park in Shorewood. Each new edition, we look at ways to keep citizens safe, highlight local public safety events, feature on-site training exercises, and much more. Here's what's coming up on First Responder TV. Everyone's favorite master of avoiding danger, the LMCC safety expert stops by to give you some important bike safety tips. I'll talk to Matt Hale from AAA about their involvement with the South Lake Safety Camp. Scam Alert will give you an update on scams that have been targeting citizens in the lake area. And we'll highlight some upcoming public safety events and give you some important fire prevention tips and safety source. The easiest way to remain safe when biking is to know and understand the rules of the road. In this nationally award-winning segment, the LMCC safety expert heads out on the trail to Spring Park to bring you important bike safety tips.
And now it's time for Lake Minnetonka's favorite champion of safety, protector of humankind, and master of avoiding danger, the LMCC's safety expert.
Oh, sorry ma'am, I thought you were a cardinal. Oh, hello. Welcome to another edition of the LMCC Safety Expert. I'm your host, Chris Vogt, LMCC Safety Expert. I was just doing some bird watching on my favorite trail here in Spring Park, Minnesota. Now today we're going to give you some important bike safety tips. Why? Because as a master safety expert, it's my job to keep you safe this summer. Now, things didn't go exactly as planned last time on the Safety Expert, now did they? Well, I sure won't let that happen again, now will I? Hey, are you laughing at me, camera operator? Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're the one who told me to stand that close to the street anyway. Oh, camera operator, I'm sorry. Why don't we let bygones be bygones? What do you say? Great! Now let's give our viewers some important bike safety tips. Well, I'm on my bike now, and we're about to head out for a ride. But first things first, always protect yourself from injury. Be sure to always wear a bike helmet. Oh, whoops, let's try that again. All right, that's better. Also, always check to make sure you have enough air in your tires. And be sure to always check your brakes. Make sure to always bring your water bottle. And sunglasses. You always need to look cool on the trails. And some bubbles, just in case you get bored. Cool. And last but not least, always bring some gummy worms for sustenance. All right, now we're ready to head on down the trail so I can give you some more important bike safety tips. Here we go. Hey, who took off my training wheels?
Whether during the day or at night, you need to be seen by others. Always wear neon, fluorescent, or other bright colors when riding. Try to wear something that reflects light, such as reflective tape or flashing lights. Remember, just because you can see a driver doesn't mean the driver can see you. Be on the lookout for hazards such as potholes, broken glass, gravel, and puddles. Always give pedestrians the right of way. Ride on the right in the same direction as other vehicles, and always use hand signals when turning or stopping. I've asked two of my junior safety experts to help demonstrate the right way to signal.
That's right, hand signals are very important. If you would like to make a left turn, put your arm out like this. If you would like to make a right turn, put your arm up like this. If you would like to stop or slow down, put your arm in a downward position. Now you try it, safety expert.
Hey kids, like this?
Oh man.
Also when riding, be predictable and ride in a straight line. Bicyclists are encouraged to maintain a 3-foot clearance from any motor vehicles, even when riding past parked cars. When you ride in the street, obey all traffic signs, signals, and lane markings just as if you were in a car. Always ride with at least one hand on the handlebars. Children less than 10 years old are not mature enough to make the decisions necessary to ride in the street, and are better off riding on a sidewalk. And remember, always ride carefully.
Well, I'm sure you all learned some important bike safety tips. I know I sure did. And, I think I've got this whole bike riding thing figured out. So until next time, this is the LMCC Safety Expert.
Wow, that tree came out of nowhere.
Coming up next, we'll talk to Matt Hale from AAA about this year's South Lake Safety Camp. More First Responder TV right after this.
Hi, I'm Conservation Officer Scott Staples. Zebra mussels, Eurasian water milfoil, and other invasive species continue to be a threat to our waters, and we need your help to stop their spread. When you trailer your boat, be sure to remove any aquatic plants, mud, or zebra mussels attached to your boat, equipment, and trailer. Drain water from your bait bucket, live well, and boat before leaving the boat landing, and dispose of unwanted live bait in the trash. These simple steps protect our lakes and rivers and can help you avoid a citation. Remember, help stop aquatic hitchhikers.
Raise your hand if you know the leading cause of death for Minnesota teens. Well, it's not your high school cafeteria food, it's traffic crashes. And what can you do? Buckle up. You've mastered the web and text messaging, but the seatbelt remains a mystery? Think it's uncool? So is your face going through a windshield. So buckle up. Every body, every seat, every time, and live to drive another day.
A message from our partners at AAA and the Minnesota Safety Council. For more information on Live to Drive Another Day, visit myfox9.com.
Welcome back to First Responder TV. Joining me now is Matt Hale from AAA.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Nice to have you. Tell us, what is AAA and how does it serve the community?
Sure, well, AAA actually dates back to 1902 when a group of auto clubs got together. And you think back to 1902 and cars were relatively a new thing at that time. So there were a few on the roads, so a bunch of clubs got together and they decided we need to advocate for motorists and motorist enthusiasts. And they went and tried to put things together like roads between towns, roads that the cars could travel, uniform traffic laws that could apply to everyone, and just general traffic safety to kind of keep people safe with these new things called automobiles.
How long has AAA been involved with safety camps?
With safety camps, when people think of AAA, they think of your typical, my car broke down, I need a tow, or a travel agency, or insurance. And in fact, traffic safety is kind of what started it all back in 1902. And while the needs of motorists have changed since then to things like travel, hotel stays, insurance, and things like that, traffic safety is still the foundation and is the key of AAA. And so here in Hennepin County, AAA Minneapolis has formed the Minneapolis Auto Club Foundation for Safety. And what we do is we operate and that funds all of our traffic safety efforts for things like safety camps. So we talk about bike safety, we talk about pedestrian safety, distracted driving, impaired driving, and we try to promote programs and efforts throughout Hennepin County through that. And so for safety camps, we've been involved ever since safety camps have kind of come around. And here in the South Lakes is one of the ones that we're really directly involved with.
That's great. You guys do a great job at safety camp. Can you tell me a little bit about the bicycle demonstration at the safety camps?
Yeah, well, with bike safety, we like to teach kids first and foremost that you have to wear a helmet. Helmets are going to really cut down on head and neck injuries and just really keep kids safe on bikes. And then we'd make sure that they can do the fundamentals such as starting, stopping, turning, and things of that nature. So we have courses set up that can help kids demonstrate that they can do those maneuvers safely.
Now, how would fire departments, local fire departments, and around the state contact AAA so AAA can participate in their safety camps?
Yeah, throughout the state of Minnesota, fire departments, police departments, civic organizations can contact us at AAA.com or call your local branch to find out what sort of materials and safety programs are available for them.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Yeah, just to remind them that AAA is here, for motorists, and while we certainly do have the towing and the travel and the insurance and stuff like that, I want to remind them that we are about traffic safety, and including citizens in Hennepin County. If they need any information or anything like that on traffic safety or bike or pedestrian safety for their kids, please do contact us because we'd love to continue those efforts in the county.
Well, thanks for coming out, Matt. AAA is a big part of our South Lake Safety Camp, and we really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First Responder TV will be back in a moment.
We interrupt this program to bring you this important message.
The Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission, located in Spring Park, Minnesota, offers free television production classes. You heard it right. Free, free, free. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help bring your idea to the big screen.
Why, thank you. We are very friendly and knowledgeable.
From studio lighting and nonlinear editing to on-location shooting, we'll guide you down the path you need to succeed. Hurry in, folks. An opportunity this good won't last forever.
Cable access channels are critical tools for local government. They provide important information about issues, services, and programs, as well as local emergencies. They also allow you to watch your local elected officials in action. Through the provision of governmental access channels, our communities are kept informed, educated, and entertained. Where else can you get information about your local government? Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local government access channel.
Welcome back to First Responder TV. It's time for Scam Alert. This segment is designed to alert the public on some common scams that recently have been reported to local police departments.
A Carver County resident received a phone call from a male who claimed he was with the federal government grant program. The caller told the homeowner that the government wanted to reward citizens for paying their taxes on time by paying them $1,000. The caller's company would deposit a check into their bank account once they provided him with the account and PIN number. Be aware, this is a scam. Do not provide personal information or bank account numbers to strangers on the telephone unless you are the one requesting the service, and only if you're certain that it is a legitimate business or person. If you have experienced a similar incident, please report it to your local police department. Grandparent scams are common throughout the country and have recently been reported to police in the West Metro area. The typical scenario will start out with a caller saying grandma or grandpa. If a grandparent answers, they usually respond with the name of who they think is calling. The caller will create a story about how they are on vacation in Canada or another foreign country and had some sort of accident, usually involving rental cars. They won't be able to return home unless they come up with an amount of money. They will ask the grandparent to wire the money to them in order to pay for the damage. If you receive a call like this, call another relative first and ask if they know of the scenario. You need to be aware and question telephone calls asking for electronic money transfers, especially out of the country. To report this scam, or if you have any questions, call the Carver County Sheriff's Office at 952-361-1212. Some homeowners in Minnesota have become the target of fraudulent refinancing offers. A majority of these scams begin with a call from an underwriter who will reference the homeowner's good payment record or mortgage rate to confuse them into believing the call is from their current mortgage lender. The caller will offer the homeowner a refinancing deal that is hard to pass up, such as a lower interest rate, no closing costs, or guaranteed approval. After convincing the homeowners to refinance, they are asked to pay a fee to proceed, which is usually as high as 2 mortgage payments. Once the money is provided, homeowners notice that nothing has changed in their refinancing file, and they are now out of the money for the fraudulent refinancing offer. These types of scams are hard to detect because the refinancing process can be confusing and conditions vary from person to person. To avoid this scam, the Attorney General's office offers these tips. If you believe the refinancing offer is being made by your current lender, confirm this before proceeding with the transaction. Fraudsters make statements about your credit history and current interest rate to mislead you into believing that they are affiliated with your bank. Ask to see everything in writing before you agree to the refinancing terms. To report this or any other type of scam, go to www.mnscams.org.
When we come back, we'll highlight some upcoming public safety events and give you some important fire prevention tips on Safety Source. But first, we here at First Responder TV like to spotlight a member of the community who goes above and beyond in our segment, Making a Difference. This month, it's Minnetrista Police Reserve Officer Aaron Geddes.
It's an unexpected honor and happy to do it and receive it, but you know, still, it's just what I do and kind of came as a surprise. Well, I've been interested in police work since I was, much smaller than this, probably about 5 or 6 years old, and wanted to start doing it, started exploring some options, and had a good friend, was a police officer out here for a lot of years, and said it was a good department to join, so I applied for the position and got into it, and really it's just a lot of fun and a good chance to get out here and work with the police officers and see what they do and help them out. Above and beyond seems to be kind of the norm of what I was raised with. You know, I always try to excel at everything that I do and just work really hard to be the best that I can, because, I mean, in this day and age where there's a lot of people all competing for the same job, you really got to set yourself apart and work hard.
Reserve Officer Aaron Geddes has been with our department since about 2009, and he has been an extremely dedicated volunteer with our organization, and he has done an exemplary job over the years with a number of duties, and so we felt he was just a good choice to represent not only the reserve program but our police department.
Different words describe different people. But in the eyes of the law, there's one that fits us all. Human right number 7. We're all equal before the law. What are human rights? Find out at youthforhumanrights.org.
Walk a straight line, that's ridiculous.
We know how hard it is to admit that you've got a problem, that things sometimes seem to be spinning out of control. We know how we sometimes hurt the people we love without realizing it at the time. We know because we've been there. We're Alcoholics Anonymous. If your drinking is affecting your life and family, look us up. We're in the phone book and on the web.
Welcome back to First Responder TV. As everyone knows, the lake area is just full of public safety and fire prevention events all year round. And today we'd like to highlight some on our segment, Safety Source. Is your child looking for some summertime adventure? Boys and girls entering grades 3 to 5 have a special set of safety concerns. The South Lake Police Department, AAA, City of Shorewood, and the Excelsior Fire District have teamed up to offer South Lake Safety Camp 2012, Wednesday, August 8th from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Badger Park in Shorewood. Safety Camp will once again feature former Minnesota Viking Randall McDaniel and a fly-in by the Minnesota State Patrol helicopter. For more information, visit www.ci.shorewood.mn.us or call 952-960-7900. Plan on going to the Minnesota State Fair? If you are, make your plans to go on Friday, August 24th, because it's Governor's Fire Prevention Day at the fair. Firefighters from the Excelsior Fire District, Long Lake, Eden Prairie, and many other local fire departments come together to bring you the world's largest fire prevention event. The Hot Zone opens at 8 o'clock a.m. and is located directly in front of Heritage Square. The street is lined with exciting things to see and to do. See a live fire put out by one residential sprinkler head. There's a flag raising and memorial service honoring the fallen Minnesota firefighters at the Liney's Lodge Bandshell at 10:10 a.m. There are things to see and do all over the fairgrounds related to fire and life safety. In Carousel Park, watch the Fire Explorer Challenge, learn how to escape from a fire and prevent burns. The Ramberg Senior Center has ongoing presentations on fire safety for seniors and kids. Finally, twice during the day, the explorers will use their skills and tools at a mock car crash to show you how firefighters help injured victims. To learn more about this awesome day, go to governorsfirepreventionday.com. The Excelsior Fire District's Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair is scheduled from 6 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. on October 11th at Fire Station 1 located in Shorewood. At this year's open house, we're cooking up kitchen fire safety. The number one cause of home fires in Minnesota is unattended cooking. Firefighters will be teaching citizens how to put out grease fires properly, how to prevent fires in the kitchen, and to show everyone how dangerous it is to use water on a grease fire. There will be fire truck rides, demonstrations, activities, and displays. It is 2.5 hours packed with so much to do and so many things to see that we serve our guests a free grilled hot dog dinner. Come see Sparky the fire dog, talk to Freddie the fire truck, and meet firefighters, police officers, and paramedics. For more information, go to excelsiorfire.org or like us on Facebook. For more information on fire department open houses this fall, go to the State Fire Marshal's website at fire.state.mn.us. If your fire department is hosting a fire prevention open house this fall, you can have your event posted on the Minnesota State Fire Marshal's website by emailing Fire and Life Safety Educator Becky White at becky.white@state.mn.us. Please include the event's name, date, location, and event details such as agencies that will be participating, activities that are planned, food, and other information you would like to promote. Thanks for watching First Responder TV, your public safety source. If you have an idea for a segment or an upcoming fire prevention or public safety event, please let us know. I'm Kellie Murphy-Ringate from the Excelsior Fire District, giving you information you can use, share, and to live by. See you next time.